Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Paranormal Connections Radio Show. We are back for another episode, and boy, oh boy, this guest has really riled up some people to really interested in the show. I had put out, I don't know if you saw it, Chad, I had put out that, April was, would be doing a few one question readings to some lucky listeners, and I
Right.
started getting flooded. So I was like, okay, so we're gonna have to figure a way, like, we'll have April maybe like just like pick a number or something like that, and I'll have them send in their numbers, and then we'll pick them that way. I don't know. I wasn't
Yeah,
expecting so many
well,
people.
whatever. I don't care.
All right, hold on, everybody. I just want to make sure if you can go into the chat room, just let us know that you can see everything. Let me pull up, make sure that we are. Yep, we are on in the chat room, so we are good.
My alarm just went off.
All right.
You have an upcoming event today. Well, okay.
That's right. All right, so as you can see, I have.
Didn't you guys just move or moving?
Oh, are you talking about behind me? Like right here?
No, I'm saying, did you move like physically to another place?
A while back, quite a while back.
No, it would be then. This.
Like, there's a lot of interesting stuff happens in my place.
What do you mean, like paranormal?
Yeah.
All right. Are you having issues like with neighbors or anything, or?
Usually my neighbors, like I said, there's something about me people don't like. I have a neighbor.
You know what? I keep getting that with you, and I'm sorry. Like, and one of them is stalking you, not stalking.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Everything you do, like walking past your house.
There's a guy, my neighbor above me. He literally, I don't know how he does it, but I'll go outside, and no matter when I go outside, his light will come on, and I swear to God, the guy sits there and watches my place. That's true, 100%. Yeah.
So
and he calls my landlord and makes up stuff and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think maybe you might move eventually. I'm not saying right now, but because there's issues around your home, and I don't like the people around you. They're like a bunch of busybodies.
What's weird is that's 100% accurate. That is so accurate. I mean, that's impressive, for real. No, that is 100%. The town I live in, it's full of busybodies and there's something about me they don't like. I'm kind of like I'm it's a closed community. There's a lot of pretty much it's.
You got a bunch of Karens and Ken.
Yeah.
Hey, who's Morningstar in the comments?
Yeah, it's crazy. That's true.
Not sure.
Yeah.
We get interesting people that end up in our chat rooms. That
oh, too bad.
Enjoy Morningstar. Enjoy the show. Yeah. Started off really good. Hold on. Most people on YouTube think they are psychic because they
maybe you need to put the crack pipe down and stop alcohol.
Interesting. It always surprises me. First of all, okay, because being a psychic.
Did I miss something? Did I miss something?
I don't even need to block them. I just won't put up their comments. So
hey, did something happen? Did somebody leave a rude comment? I must have missed it.
Yeah, this Morningstar. Of course, they always hide behind a fake name.
Oh yeah, right.
No, kids.
I was just going to say it never fails, especially when we talk about psychic abilities, anything like that. People get very offended. Now, I will say, look, I mean, being a psychic medium my whole life, and it being very, very hard for me to be able to find anybody, not only that would accept me, but even in the paranormal field, because if you had a so-called psychic on your team, you were immediately discounted. It wasn't until really they started putting psychics on television, and then
you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You just do what you got to do. That's how I started. I went out there and and I just say what I'm picking up, and you can't discount it. I remember I was taken to a place where I didn't know where I was going. And as we were driving, I remember saying to them, I said, I keep hearing suicides, and I'm hearing multiple suicides. And the guy in the car goes, "How do you do that?" So, and this is funny too. And I go, I also see that there was bodies buried here, but they were moved. So it turns out there was a condominium like built in the 70s, and none of you opposed your mom. What is wrong with this? Like, where do you live? Like in the backwoods.
But again, you know what's so funny is that they have these opinions, right? But then they would come to a show like this.
I block them. I would block these people so they don't come back on the show and bother your guests.
My question is, why do these people think that their opinion is that valuable in the first place?
That's why you just block them. You know what? We're giving them a platform to speak in your comments, so I would just block it.
Well,
so let me finish the story. So anyway, so we get to the place. It turns out there was 5 suicides, and I kept saying I felt like there was bodies buried here, but they were moved. So it turned out there was a big mob guy that lived there in the 70s. And when he did his killings, he would bury the bodies on the property. But, he got word that the FBI got wind of it and they were coming to dig up the property, and he had to move the bodies.
Oh, geez.
Wow. Sounds like a great job, or like a great task. I mean,
hey Pam, nice to have you here. Yeah, we'll have a lot of people who are very interested. People who always come here. But I want to start because, boy, I'll tell you, April, you just started getting stuff before we even started, and before I could. Right, even before I could introduce her. So let's just for anybody who doesn't know this week's guest.
Well, I'm convinced, man, 100%. You were accurate. That statement you made about me was completely accurate about where I'm living and stuff. That is crazy.
You eventually moved too, so which I'm happy.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah.
All right, for those of you, April is the psychic housewife of New Jersey. She's a celebrity psychic medium, a natural-born clairvoyant, a remote viewer, automatic writer, and ghost hunter. She's been on the Holzer Files. You've probably seen her actually at a lot of events. She is all over the place right now. She actually also is on the Warren Legacy Foundation, working with them. We tonight are going to be talking about all kinds of things with psychic abilities, mediumship, in the paranormal, events coming up. And then for a few lucky people who are interested in getting a 1-question reading, April will be also blessing you guys with some of that. Oh, hey, Patrick, nice to see you.
Hi, Patrick. If you see me, if I'm not looking up, I scribble. It helps me read. It's like part of the automatic writing. I started automatic writing, but it turned into scribble, like Tyler Henry. I love him.
Oh, okay.
I say it helps. There's a science behind it. I love science that can prove what we do too.
There is. People need to remember that's true. There's a science behind all this. It just, it hasn't been pinpointed, some of it, but no, there's definitely. I believe in that. 'Cause people say unscientific.
Well, the scientific point of this is that we read with our right brains, which is the creative psychic side. The left is our logical brain. So when I scribble, it keeps the logical brain busy. So I can pick up stuff.
There's just a lot that, our science, that they haven't been able to, prove with their own, scientific method. Well, when people say scientific, I would say it's kind of funny because what people thought was scientific 100 years ago, we know, completely and totally not even close to what we've discovered as scientific today. So when they discuss what we do as being, they take a scientific approach. It's like, isn't that kind of a dumb statement to make, that people make?
Well, I love the science behind it because I'm a big skeptic because I've seen a lot of things and I'm like,
I love that about you. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
When I was just talking about this on another show. When I first started investigating with the team, I was investigating with this other team, and it was exactly the same way. I would go into a place and I would give them what I got, and then I would debunk so many things, and the founder of the group kept saying, Christina, stop doing that. You're the psychic. You're supposed to prove all. I'm like, but yeah, that there's other reasons for this. And I'm not just going to say a bunch of stuff
there's
just
a lot
because.
of people that just they let their imaginations run wild. Just like a lot of people with attachments. Attachments are very, very rare. So rare. And then when I hear all these people having, we knew this one person that would claim to bring an attachment home all the time, and they say that he would take a souvenir home from each place we went to. But he would ask me, and I'm like, there's nothing on you, there's nothing with you. They really don't want to leave with you.
There's a lot of people, that kind of they're it's almost like they want something to be
a lot of them do,
or attention, but they really don't, and it boils down to it, they really don't want it. But
no,
don't get me wrong, it does happen, but it's rare. I will tell you, I'm working on a case with the Warren Foundation, and I don't know if anyone knows, the Warren Foundation was founded by Ed and Lorraine Warren, along with their grandson, Chris McKimmel. And they brought me onto a case. I'm actually just slowly getting into it. I'm watching, I'm observing. But everyone's been having something happening to them. My house is a temple. Nothing happens here. Every so often, ghosts will get through. I had it like 4 or 5 ghosts come through to wake me up, but it was somebody I know.
Right. Okay.
My tenant died and woke me up in the middle of the night to tell me she was dead.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Are you going to pay the rent, though? No.
Man, I thought I got rid of this person.
That's more of the shock. I'm like, okay, I realize you're dead.
Oh, my God, that's horrible. That's what I was thinking about. I'm like, oh, my God, no.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're working on this case. I am laying in bed one day just watching TV, and I feel something like come up alongside me, crawling up, and I thought it was my dog. But he kind of stops. I'm like, Frankie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Frankie? Like how we yell at our dogs. So I get up to look, and nobody's there. And as I'm looking, I could still feel this thing crawling up my leg.
Oh, wonderful.
But I wasn't scared, so I'm like, after doing this for so many years, I'm like, nothing phases me anymore. But I'm like, oh, all right. So you think you're going to scare me? Because this thing, we're actually, the case is actually a real demonic possession. This is the second time I've seen this. This one is probably one of the worst I've seen, like out of these 2 that I've been involved in. And it has been doing something to each member on the case.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then it went away because it didn't faze me. I didn't feel into it.
It is purposely done, in a case like that to freak you out. It's trying. There are things out there that definitely.
I'm like, can you go higher and rub my back? No.
Yeah, come on, don't tease me.
So wait, who got the new job? Who just started working? Who got a new job or promotion?
I got one that it didn't work out because, long story short, there was kind of a dispute of who to hire, me or somebody else at this job that very recent. And the one boss hired me, but the other boss wanted his buddy to work there. So they
everywhere. There's something else coming. And can I tell you something? They actually did fight about this. There was a fight over you.
Oh, wow. I don't doubt that.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's like, who's got the bigger balls,
Right. Oh, yeah. Like completely and totally, a little bit ego there. But no, that's good. That to know, I mean, something encouraging or positive has to happen.
Yeah, something else is coming up for you. But you know what? Sometimes you get yourself into I don't like, not depressed, but sometimes you get inside your head too much.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You get in your head too much where you like shut out the world.
True.
Because it is because for some reason you're always under attack from somebody, and I don't know if it's jealousy of the way you look.
That's true, man. I people are pretty critical. I mean, I'm convinced it's some kind of hex, man. I mean, we talk about it a lot, don't we, Christina? I tell you about it all the time that there's something about people don't like, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah. So you know what you do? You just have to don't feed into it. Don't post about it. Like, believe me, there's people that don't like me. I'm like, oh God.
No, that part doesn't bother me. I have really bad luck though. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know what? We'll take care of that. I will have to do something with you, okay?
Okay.
We make a great, team here because I tell them I literally have what we call final destination luck. I don't just have regular bad luck, like
Oh yeah.
it's right out of the movie.
Well, you for the past 11 to 17, wait, 11 years or 7 years, 11 or 7 years with
Mhm.
you, Christina, around health, but this is almost over, like where the hard part
Good.
is over.
Good to know.
I
Good to
feel
know.
you got one more hill to go over, but it's not a mountain, it's a hill.
That's very interesting. You've been spot on with everything you said so far. So that's I am very very well, impressed isn't even the word.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm in awe actually.
It's so nice to finally talk to you. I'm like,
That's
oh,
interesting.
And then with when you're picking up about somebody started a new job, you may be picking up on me because I started a new job here about 7 months ago, and I've already been offered a promotion, not once but
okay.
twice. And each time it's just about to go through, like something changes, so it's like put on hold. But from
Well,
what
there's
I
more money
understand,
coming in for you. There's more money coming in for you, but
Yes.
also it's a, you're kind of like debating because of the workload of it, because it will be more work.
yeah.
And for health
That's
reasons,
okay.
and you're emotional,
Hmm?
Christina. You're a lot emotional, and you too, Chad. Very emotional people ruled by emotions. So it's you really take everything in deeply.
Oh, yeah.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
And both, and I, you know what, you know, no wonder why you two hang out together. Oh, and Christina, well, we're females. Your hormones from medication you're taking might make you a little off.
Okay.
It's gonna level out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, I'm not taking any meds at
There's
all.
something that you might have taken before, or from
Okay. I can see
there's
that.
a
I can see
something.
that. I can see
It's
that.
gonna even out because
Okay.
it's like
That's interesting. That's that. There. Yeah. Definitely. That's accurate too. I can see where that would definitely be accurate.
oh, Pat says her feet keeps freezing. We are going into Mercury retrograde, Pat. That's why.
Yeah,
So
it
anyway,
might be on. It might be on. So
and
let's see. Yeah, it might be on your side, Pat. Everybody else says it seems to be okay.
you know what else? I want you to, because you two carry around past traumas, anything that bothers you, what people say, you have to learn to take that stuff, put it in a box, send it back to the people it belongs to, because it doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you, Chad. Who cares what people say? Oh
Right.
my
No.
God.
No. You're right. You're right. 100.
But you
percent
carry, I know, I used to be the same way. And then I'm like, you know what? Why am I carrying around somebody else's BS?
It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Somebody else talk about, because I mean, some of this stuff is so bizarre. It's like I wonder if it's in my head. Sometimes.
Mm-mm.
It's just
No, you are like a target. It's like, but
that's
think
that's reassuring.
I think you're misjudged a lot. That's the problem with you, Chad. You are totally misjudged. They look at this and don't realize how sensitive you really are. They've seen this big, muscular, good-looking guy with the tattoos, and right away, bad guy. But you're a good guy. But you get so emotional too, like because it affects you emotionally.
That's it. Well, that you know what? It's true. There are people. I mean, a lot that just don't. That just for whatever reason don't like me. And I mean, I've tried to figure it out. I really have. It's yeah. Like I said, I am impressed.
Well, I like you.
Impressed.
Christine likes you. So that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. You know what? True. That's all. No, for real. That is all that matters. That's the important. The
Yeah.
two main ones. Anyway.
Well, for
And
me, getting into radio was all about really just being bullied and blackmailed, or they tried out of the field, and I wasn't going anywhere, so I really didn't care. I'm like, I'll just start my own radio show. Huh?
Even though you're tough, Christina, and even what you do, it causes you anxiety. And this, from doing this, gets you over your anxiety.
Oh yeah, this is like my therapy. You have no idea.
Yeah,
Like people say, why
exactly.
do you
That's what
do
I'm saying. This is the best thing for you, and you're very good at it too. And you're well received, and you don't realize how many people really love you. Like you're loved, the both of you. And but sometimes you don't see that big picture. You don't see past the jerks in front of you.
Right, right. No, that's true. No, that's true. That's true. You're spot on with a lot of like everything you said. So that yeah, it's very very. Somebody's going to get a good reading today. I tell you. Um,
Oh, Patrick said, look, get ready for the lunar eclipse. Oh,
that?
yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Eclipses travel in pairs always. So in April, we had our full moon solar eclipse, which was kind of friendly, but not to everybody. It was really good for Aries, Libra, Sag, Pisces. Good news come. What do you, Pisces?
I'm Pisces Aries. I was born
That's
at
the emotion.
1201, March 21st.
So yeah, so this is actually good for you. That's why you're going to go into a better year. Like for now on in, things will start getting better. That's why I see even feel your health. You got one more hurdle to go over, but it's a little hill.
Okay.
Chad is about to like start a new chapter or start a new life, like a fresh start. It's like you're maturing more. Like you're like, all right, you're starting to let things go.
good to hear.
And
Good to
who
hear.
just got into a relationship? Or Chad, are you in a relationship?
Hey,
Somebody's
Michelle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You better be. Or it might not be the end of the show.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Be
no,
careful on your
no,
answers,
no,
Chad.
no, I am.
Hey, Michelle, nice to see you.
Nish, I love Nish.
That's
Nish,
right.
I know you met one of my very closest and dearest friends, Britt. She loves you.
Patrick says, I'm Pisces moon, Pisces rising. A whole lot of Pisces.
Oh wow,
going
that's
on.
a lot of emotion. So
I'm gonna say there's a whole lot of Pisces right there.
yeah, the Pisces are very sweet, like sweet people, but they can't handle conflict. They don't like it. They can't handle it, so they kind of go into their own little bubble, you know, like like a Cancer will go into their little shell. Pisces go into a little make believe land where everything is happy and fun and laughing, and that's the best place to be.
Yeah, until my Aries kicks in, and then
Well,
the
where's your
reality.
Aries? Because I'm an Aries, Leo moon, Sag rising, Aries, Mars. I am a Spitfire, and I'm like, I have a bad temper, and I'm Sicilian. So
There we go. We got another thing in common. But see, and, you know, for me, I am so much a
stronger.
combo of both of those.
Yeah,
For,
you're
you
so
know,
much. Where's your Aries though? Is it rising?
my birthday's March 21st. I was born at 1201.
All right. So if you're born at 1201, you are Pisces because you're at the later end of the spectrum for Aries. If
I mean, I am so much on the cusp. I couldn't have.
yeah, I think you're more Pisces because the later it goes in degrees, which you're closer to Pisces, that'll make you more of a Pisces. If it was in your yeah, right, Patty. If it was your rising, because your rising will how people see you. Oh, she's always in a shell, but oh, Michelle's such a good person. Michelle's got a lot of good things coming up for her.
Oh, you hear that, Michelle? You hear it, Michelle? I think you should join it. I think
Wait, this is not psychically, but I know, but I can't.
She just knows. That's right. I pick it up too. Let's see. Oh yeah, and yep, Pam's husband is March 26th. He's an Aries. He absolutely is an Aries.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. So, now I'm going to tell you something. There's a difference between signs. Like, there's a difference between the March Aries and the April Aries. Like, the April Aries, which I am on the first. And number one is always about me. And Aries is me.
Right.
We are like, we go right after people. The March, not that they're like any less and stronger than the April, but they are more calm, more passive, so which is a good thing. So Michelle, I'm so proud of you.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
April, what did you say?
all right. So what I said is, this is not psychically because I already know something big, is going on with Michelle. Michelle is going to a really good year for herself, and it's big, but I can't say. But she could do it on her own. She'll make the announcement when it comes out. But I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you.
If anybody deserves it, it is definitely Michelle. I love Michelle. In fact, for my birthday, it was like everything was going wrong, everything, and it was like.
And Michelle's like a bright light.
Michelle called me or messaged me, and she's like, "Hey, just want to let you know I'm gonna come see you for your birthday. Don't worry." And it was like,
she's such a good person. She's like she's like a girl's girl, a friend's friend. She's a good friend, and people that screw her over have lost a good friend.
Oh, 100%. Well, she's one of my good friends.
Michelle, I wasn't told. I figured it out. Okay, not. The little detective in my head figured it out because we have a mutual friend. So,
right.
But it's big. I can't wait for you. Like, I am dying inside for you because I can't wait. Michelle, I'm just going to do this, guy. You can do this to everyone.
That's right.
You're getting your turn. The wheels are turning. I always say the tables always turn. About time.
All right.
And can I tell you something? I feel that this is for everyone. Christina, you too. The tables are turning for you. Same thing for you. The tables are turning. You had Christina. I think it's the past 11 years or 7 years for you having issues.
11. Actually, over 11, but it's been the worst.
17 because I was like, either it's 11, 7, or 17.
Close to 20 years, yeah. So
okay, all right. So this is almost over for you. You are going to get through this.
That scares me a little bit, I'll tell you, April, because I have an autoimmune illness with no cure. There is no cure for it. It is a progressive illness, and I should have already been gone a few years ago, but obviously it's not my time. Nobody will take me.
Go on, read it.
And so,
So can I tell you who I want you to follow? His name is Anthony Williams. He's the medical medium.
Okay.
And it's all about the food. It's not that he reads people, but he can read the body and what foods we need. And he wrote quite a few books on it. And let me tell you, it's amazing. Follow these protocols. Because I always said since I was a child, a little girl would say that we have to eat the food from the earth because God made this to cure us. And
girl, I do not want to outlive all of us. What are you talking about? I keep waiting to go. And the thing is, like, I'm ready whenever it's my time. But every time, the only thing I get is a near-death experience out of it. And another message of, it's not your time. I just think that's a sick joke. Somebody's, like, really having a lot of fun with me.
Well, it's not your time because you have other things to do.
I'm
so
yeah. Pepper says Christina takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was looking back at my Facebook page, and I was just kind of like scrolling to see what everybody sees, and I was like, oh my God, I share way too much of my life, and it's a whole lot of in the hospital all the time. So,
I share nothing. Personal. I'm like, but I know it's therapy for you. It's therapy for me to like get in my head. Like I will shut down. Awesome. I can't wait, Michelle. Woo! For Para Unity, we are going to have a blast.
Oh, awesome.
Wait. I want to say something. Wait. I had a thought. Something.
Absolutely, Jennifer. I'll make sure to connect with you. I promise.
Yeah. Did somebody lose a baby? Anyone know that lost a baby? Or had a miscarriage or something? I don't know if it's in. I feel like, and a female has this baby, and I feel like it's a mother. The mother or grandmother has the baby. Somebody lost the baby, either it's miscarriage or the mother has the baby. No, it doesn't have to be recent. I
It
think
definitely could be, it could be directed to me. I have a family member. I'll just leave it at that. That not that long ago
lost
did
a
have,
child.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, and their mother's passed.
My mother, their grandma.
Okay, okay, because it's mother. They have the baby because they were rocking the baby. I feel like it's a boy. I think because I think I saw a blue
I
bump.
don't know.
All right. They just want to know they heard what you said and they were there before you said it. You said, please take care of my baby. I was there to take the baby.
Um, okay.
I'm sorry.
No. It's just, I'll tell you something is very, very strange for me. And again, Chad and I were just talking about this the other day. I have been giving readings for over 20 years now. And I've had tons of people, because again, in this field, I've met plenty of psychics that have offered to do readings on me, and they have been crap. Like it was just so basic that
Sometimes people get nervous, too. Like, oh, I'm reading another psychic.
yeah, but you know what? For me, a lot of times that's how we would do it. Is like we would exchange readings, to
Oh,
just
yeah.
practice and all that kind of stuff. And for me, it's always very important for me to ask for information that's really going to resonate with that person.
Yeah.
And that they're going to know it's not something you could just guess out of left field. So,
Yeah, you want evidence.
yeah. So, like, just again, some of the things about the job change, about the miscarriage, different things, like it's all been stuff that's been very weighing on me recently,
I'm so
for
sorry,
whatever
Beth. I
reason.
know that's a
So,
horrible thing to go through. They actually, can I tell you, this woman came to me, always in the bathroom. When I'm in the bathroom walking my dog, I wasn't doing this in the bathroom. I mean, I was like wiping my face or whatever. One on the toilet, taking a poop. I was actually, and then they come to me, but they have the baby, and I know that somebody was talking to them. Somebody was talking, please take. Is somebody with a J.A. name? Janet, Janie?
the mother figure.
Who I don't know. So it could be somebody living or dead. I'm not sure, but I just heard the name like J.A. Janie, Janet. It might
Well,
be.
my grandmother's Jewel, so I mean,
Oh, the J. Okay.
yeah. So
It's hard to hear. It's like. Also, wait, let me see something here. Wait. There's money. Wait. There's money coming in for somebody. There's money coming in. There's definitely move. Wait a minute. Let me see here. I'm sorry, trying to pick up stuff. I know I act a little weird. Yeah, does anybody have questions? I'm so sorry. I'm being selfish.
no, you're fine. No, just I'm just getting it so they can start commenting. I can read them.
Somebody's mother or grandmother kept a lot of secrets in the family to protect them, and everyone took it the wrong way.
Jennifer, you can ask whatever.
I don't know if I could. I can't always bring somebody through when we're doing it like this.
Right.
It's so tough.
Right. You can ask a question and she can see if something comes through to be able to answer that question. As you know, Jennifer, I mean, you don't always know. It's not like a circus monkey that just acts on command. Hold on.
Somebody in the family was keeping a secret or held information back. This is a mother, grandmother held information. I don't know if it's for her. I don't know who this is for. And people, like when they did find out, were upset over it, but she did it for a reason. It wasn't to hurt anyone. There was just.
That sounds like it might be for you. Go ahead and comment. in the comments down there. Let's see. I need help with my son and what he's going through. What we're going through.
Patty, did I speak to you the other night? I forgot. I'm brain dead. Your son keeps going through a tough time, and I keep seeing like not reading wise. Okay, I no, not that I was questioning you. I meant like I can't remember. You know, I do so many readings a day. Like I did 10 readings yesterday. I'm brain dead. I did 5 today, and I cut it off because I couldn't do it anymore. Um, um, I keep seeing him having an issue. Like he can't go any further. Like he keeps getting stopped. He keeps hitting roadblocks. Um, but it's not going to stay that way.
Oh, well, that's at least good.
It's not going to stay that way, Patty. I know when he goes through a little depression, he goes through depression. He shuts down because you know what? It's almost like what you go through, Chad. He keep roadblocks for him. He keeps getting roadblocks. It's not there, and it always seems like he has to fight his way out of everything, like fight for what he has to do to get ahead. Okay, there's a decision that has to be made for him. Has he been having stomach issues, Patty? He's like, yeah, all right, okay. He's got to be careful. All right, wait, I'm going to tell you something. Yes, he's depressed, and he keeps having roadblocks in his way. So this sets him off. That puts him back to square one. But it's his own fault. It's his own fault because every time there's an obstacle, he gives up. He cannot give up. Also, he has to be careful what he's doing because I keep seeing inflammation. So this is going to be around my liver or my pancreas. Okay, this can also be what is that thing? The one part of the body. Oh God, that's easily taken out. Everyone gets that. Okay. So it's nothing major, not that he's going to die or anything. Okay. So he's going to be okay. But all right, listen, I do this to my daughter, like when she doesn't feel well or she starts complaining, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, suck it up. You know, there's going to be worse things. You got to take care. Gallbladder, that's it. That's it. I couldn't think. Yeah, so I think he might have that taken out, which you know what will be good for him. You know, he's gonna have to be careful, and you know it's from his lifestyle. You know, not that we're all innocent here, because we all had a lifestyle at some point in our lives. You know.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hi, Tanya. How are you?
All right, Tanya. Does my late husband want me to give his son his retirement account information now, or should I wait?
I would give him a little bit at a time because he's starting to mature enough that I don't know if he's trying to start his life over again or trying to buy a house. Is he married or getting married? Because I see him getting mature, like into a serious relationship. Oh, well, guess what? They're going to give him counseling if he goes to the hospital. So, Patty, tell him to talk to me. Listen, I'm the psychic Sicilian mother.
There you go.
Not married yet. He's going to be getting married. There's going to be a relationship coming up for him. This is going to change everything.
It seems like, I mean, with most of the information that you've been getting so far, April, that it seems like there's a lot of change coming.
Yes.
This year.
This is really good. And we've been waiting for this for. Hi, Nicole. How are you? This is what we needed. Most people have been suffering for the past 11 years because we went through this horrible karmic cycle. So love you too, Michelle.
Have a good night.
Most people either like there was a weak spot in their chart. So whether it be your health, money, love, like just unlucky that it has ended. Now you're going to start reaping the rewards. The people without love are going to have love or find that love. People, their health is going to start to improve. Yeah, money problems. Money's going to start coming in. I do see money coming in for Chad too. I do see money coming in.
Oh, hey, Chet. Now you have more money to travel with me.
No, I've been financially, it's been kind of a struggle for quite a while with myself. So that would be good news.
Yeah. You've been fighting yourself. Everyone's been fighting you, and you're fighting internally because of you were letting this get to you.
No,
Now
there's
you listen to them go.
There you
People
go.
looking at me, Ken.
Yeah, that's definitely. I mean, that is definitely a necessity sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
people need it. Some people need it for sure.
Also, you will be hearing something soon around work or an offer coming in.
Yeah.
You just kind of shut down sometimes. You shut down in your head. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, it's hard to read Chad. You think you know him, but you don't know him. Because people see this. They don't see this, Chad's heart.
That's good. That is a really nice compliment. I mean, that's one of the best compliments I've gotten, I think, ever. And yeah, you're, like I said, I'm in awe. You're spot on.
Oh, thank you.
We've never talked before. I mean, this is the first time we've ever spoken in person. Well, I mean,
yeah,
as in close to in person as you can get.
Yeah.
All right. Jennifer says, I work 3 jobs. Will any of these work out for me? Am I on the right track, or should I look at other job opportunities?
All right. First of all, one job's going to go, but it's going to be on your terms. I think you're going to leave one job. It's getting to be too much. Michelle, you're all over the place. I mean, Jennifer. Why did I call you Michelle? I apologize. Jen, you're all over the place. It's you can't sit still. You always always have to be doing something, and you always trying different careers, which I think is friggin' awesome. You would be such a great manager in charge of people, but even owning your own business. So I don't know if you always have been thinking about opening up your own business. You would do very well doing that. But what I will tell you, if you do that, you do your side hustle, keep your keep your jobs. Because that's what I did. I worked 9 to 5. I worked my jobs, and then I did readings at night and all weekend, until I built up a clientele. But I'm saying, so, well, I will tell you, because you're a Pisces too, right? Is it Jennifer? Oh, wait, no, it's a different Jennifer. Jennifer Mello, Jennifer Lynch. They're both beautiful girls. Let's see. Jennifer Lynch, you get yourself worked up sometime that with your health too. You get yourself all worked up. You need to regroup, center yourself. Wait, let me see some. Where was her? I'm just trying to feel her out. I'm trying to feel her energy. Let's I don't know if you're in a relationship right now. The relationship's been very confusing, or there is a relationship coming up. Around job too. Around job has been really difficult for you around your work. Like, people are going at you or just being assholes on you, riding you. That's why I want you to start digging into here, because you're very smart. And you can start and put all your energy into your own side hustle, your own business. Do you work with cosmetics at all? And no, not in the way you would like. I don't know. ISM. Wait, that's the other Jennifer. IM. Oh, in cosmetics or something with Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know. I feel that about you, and I like that. I think you should do your own thing.
All right. Colette says,
I
I
don't
would
think
love
he's.
to.
I don't think he's going to get the justice that you want. This happened to me one time. Like like I had a fight with an old employer, and I was so hell bent on revenge, and never came. Not in the way I wanted it to. He's still breathing. No.
Oh, Jennifer Lynch says, yeah, that
All
I
right.
do
See, I was
amazing
picking up
makeup.
makeup around her. Girl, let me tell you something. Market. Instagram is big because he
All
doesn't
right.
fix anything. You know what? Can I tell you something, Colette? I am so sorry to say this, but this guy's an asshole, and he don't give a flying fart. Not fix it because he keeps getting away with things because he knows people. He's a big talker. But I got to tell you, a lot of people hate this guy. A lot of people hate this guy. This landlord. He fights with a lot of people. I think he drinks too much too. That's been working out. Damn alcoholic. No wonder why
I
he's
know,
not.
right? All right, hold on. Okay, I'm actually getting
When I do readings, I start to sweat. Do you ever see poor Tyler Henry? He sweats like a pig. But I
yeah.
get it because you know what? Our internal temperature goes up while we're reading. I welcome
Yeah,
anybody
I get
to
the
come
same
in right
way.
now and give me a cold spot.
All right, Colette says that they're going to court.
I feel like this. I'm sorry. I'm going to pour myself more wine. I feel like this guy knows a lot of people. He's going to be told that he has to fix it and take care of it, but he still doesn't listen. He still doesn't listen. He does not give a flying fart. The best thing I would do is to get out of there. And I know it's the suckiest news you want to hear, but does he live on the property?
We have a day. We'll wait for her to
Yeah.
respond. But I also have I'm getting a question from Instagram, and they're wanting to know, when did you first realize that you had psychic abilities?
When I was 4. Well, I didn't really know, but my dad died when I was 2. My mom
Hmm.
moved us to our new home. I woke up in the middle of the night to find my dad at my bed, and I'm like, started yelling for my mom, and they came in, and my dad's been dead for 2 years. So after seeing him, I kept seeing other spirits, but they were very mean. Um, and my other family members felt it too. But as I started getting older into my teens, I would just know things. I just thought I had magical powers. I
I
remember.
did too.
I remember some of my friends. Like I would. You know what happened? People started hearing about me too, and I was in my teens, so I would go read my friends, family members. Then people started asking me to come to the houses because they were haunted, and I was able to get rid of these spirits because I was able to talk to them. I'm like, hey, you're dead, right? You don't want to hang out here. There's like nothing going on here. But
Absolutely.
We're having a
but
place.
with my dad, it was scary because I knew he was dead, and he's like in my room. Um, he does fix anyone, and yes, we do. Wait, I don't. Wait.
I think she meant he doesn't fix anything. And yes, we do.
Yeah, he doesn't fix anything, and I want to know if he lived on the property or near the property. I just feel like he knows people, like
She above she put yes. So I think that was
Yeah.
the
Okay. Rachel. Oh my God,
she's the other
Rachel.
neighbor has the same problem.
Yeah.
Rachel
Uh,
says, Maps
you
is
know what
bestie.
sucks? When the landlord lives on their property, the rights go more to the landlord. If the
Right.
landlord doesn't live on the property, because I know I'm a landlord, so yeah, I know he's just a jerk, and he gets away with it, and he'll continue to get away with it. You know what it is? Because eventually the people just move because he's not going to do anything. He could get yelled at all he wants by, and even charged. He doesn't care. This guy is mean and he doesn't care. That's why I would say I would move somewhere else. I hate to do that to you. Nobody wants to do. Oh, actually, I do see. You know what, Colette? I think there is going to be a move for you because this is stressing you out so much. It's taken over your life 24/7. I don't want that to happen to you. And quite honestly, this guy doesn't give a flying fart. He really doesn't. And it's hurting you more. And I don't want it to keep costing you money. And it's kind of he's holding you hostage.
All right.
Listen, you're not going to always get a visit from everyone. Most visits from loved ones will come through dreams, and I'm going to tell you why. If you were to see, like I did, like, well, you know what, I was too young at the time, it will shock you and it'll bring you right back to the day you mourn, the first day of mourning of a parent. Because I know when my mom died, I could not see her. I always saw my stepfather. I saw my stepfather right after he died. He started telling me things right after he died. And I always see him wherever I go. Like even when I had to have an operation, he was with me. I was never scared to see him. But my mom would set me back a trillion years of mourning if I saw her. But she came to me in a dream, and it still set me back. And I was inconsolable. My husband, I just cried for days, and I still cry over it.
I could see. I definitely could see that happening too.
Pat, when we get to 10 out, like I keep seeing the number 7, so it's either 7 months, 7 weeks, or it's going to be July. You know what, Pat? I feel like they're going to skip out in the middle of the night. They're just going to leave, which, you know, good riddance. Gods, I don't care if I lose some money. I think they're going to like sneak out in the middle of the night.
That would be a good thing. Don't need the extra issues.
Did somebody have a fire in the house? Fire.
Do we have anybody out there that had a fire in their house?
My brother's house burned down.
Wait, what?
My brother's house just burnt down like about a week ago.
Okay, this is you.
Okay.
Well, Chad, it's all about you. No. I am just grateful that it happened when it did, because if it would have been another time, it would have been worse.
Right. And nobody got hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was divine intervention.
That's good. Yeah.
Is your grandfather passed or your father?
Yes.
All right, because that's the one that had his hand in this to make sure nobody got hurt.
My father passed away about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And what's
who's an H name?
What's that?
H name? They could be a living.
H name.
Oh man.
Don't
rack your brains. Was one of them a mechanic or something?
My father or grandfather? Is that what you're asking? My dad was a pretty. He was pretty gifted when it came to fixing things, mechanics, very mechanically inclined.
Okay, because whoever it was works with their hand.
And I myself, I'm the same way. One of my few talents is I can fix about anything. So I could definitely get that from my dad.
Wait, your dad, you were a handful when you were younger.
Yeah.
Go figure.
He's telling me it's almost like he had to keep like a chain on you, or like, you know, when those straps they keep on kids.
Right. The little.
Yeah, because you're always like this.
Yeah.
It's like, you're curious, George. You have to know everything, and you're so nosy. You're like an ambulance chaser.
That's true. Hyper all over. Yep. Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, I think my parents even had that thing that strapped around your wrist.
That's what you're showing me. Like, the strap. I've seen people like, you know, parents with that, and I'm like, that is so sick. Until one day my daughter started to run.
Right. That's what I used to say. I'm like, they're not a dog. And then I'm like, oh,
no.
I get my
daughter almost ran into traffic and some man grabbed her.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all makes sense once you have, deal with it firsthand, right?
Yeah, so he's funny.
Oh,
He's laughing about that, like with a Spitfire. But he's like, he's
Yeah,
always right behind you, like with his hand on your shoulder.
that's good.
He's trying to guide you. He's like, he wants you to stay focused. You don't stay focused. Not in a bad way.
Right.
He
No,
says
true.
sometimes you get too many distractions around
True.
you.
True.
Don't let other people's problem affect you, even in personal relationships. You get very distracted with personal relationships.
Right. No, that's true. Very true.
But
Yeah. Amazed.
but he said he's very proud of what you have become, like what you do with yourself. Like you're so unique. You are such a unique person. The way you think, it's extraordinary, and I love that. And this is what he loves about you too.
so
Oh.
Jennifer Lynch has one more question. She says, "Will my dad or us that miss him so much ever see justice for his unnecessary death?"
All right, wait. So, oh, Jennifer, her grandfather's name started in H, and he was a mechanic. All right, wait. Let me see. It wasn't the. Let me see. The justice about the unnecessary death wasn't actually a murder, correct? It was. Um, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not that it was caused, like somebody went to kill them, correct?
Jennifer Lynch, that's
Yeah.
for you. All right, we've got about 4 more minutes, guys. So, oh, she said
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think. I keep seeing. I keep seeing paperwork or protocol or put it into law, something with this. Can I tell you something? I got to tell you one thing. I hate the word empath. It doesn't mean you're psychic. I just want you guys to know that everybody on this earth is an empath because we all feel. If Chad's in a bad mood, even if he's smiling, I'm going to feel his energy. It's a natural human instinct. Don't use that word. All right. Yeah. All right. Listen. So I knew it was medical. Um, so I think there's a law being made. There's a law being written because of this. I don't think directly because of him, because of other cases. And the justice, you're not going to get justice personally, but you will get justice because this is going to change the law because there's so many people. Listen, they covered their asses on this, like with signing the papers that you couldn't. So you won't get justice personally unless you contact a lawyer. Um, but I will tell you, there's going to be some kind of legislature written up because I'm seeing it's a proclamation, legislation written because of this, because you're not alone. He says, Jen, please don't blame yourself. There was a lesion on his lungs anyway, or the lungs were bleeding. It was a prior problem, but I know this keeps you going, and he didn't want to leave. He keeps telling me about a banner or somebody made a banner of him, a banner or something, or in honor of him. I feel like his name will be something, or there was something in honor of him, some kind of parade or something. Like a parade or something something to do, something big that was really, and he loved that. It actually made him tear up. He did not want to leave you, and it's not that he gave up.
All right, well, we can wait for her to
Yeah.
comment below, but Fireman's Parade. There you go.
Oh, okay. Jen, did you get engaged? Are you married or engaged? Somebody's getting engaged because he keeps talking about a ring.
Good night, April. You're on fire. to get back, why don't you talk about
Oh,
a couple
Facebook.
of oh, yeah, April, I think you're great. Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about a few of the upcoming events that you have coming.
I gotta look at my phone. I got. Hey,
And
listen,
Jennifer
guys.
just said she's
Engaged.
engaged.
All right, he's talking about the engagement. He's so proud. Like, I felt like he was telling me a secret. I'm like, please don't tell me a secret. I've done this too many times.
I trust Christina 150%. She's always spot on, but would love to do a reading with you. Absolutely. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Reach out to her.
Maybe me and Christina will work together someday.
I would love that.
I would love that too.
Anytime. Yeah, we're
So
definitely going to put something together.
he's congratulating Beth. He engagement. He's talking about the ring because I know he kept, and he said, "Do your nails." He's being a ball buster. Something about your nails. I don't know if your nails are chipped or he don't like the color or something. So if anybody wants to, look me up. I'm on intuitiveapril.com. All my events are there. I really don't know where I'm going to be. Wait, so we're in April. So I'm going to be at a fair, and I'm going to be speaking April 2nd. I mean, May 2nd. I get all wound up.
Going backwards. Yeah, time travel.
May 2nd. I forgot which town I'm going to be in. But then May 5th, I'm going to be at the Ritz Theater in Haddonfield, New Jersey. And I'll be doing gallery readings plus doing we'll go on a haunted investigation. May 19th to the 21st, I'll be doing gallery readings for the Penhurst Paracon. What else am I doing? Oh, and I'm also leading 2 investigations. I'll be your celebrity guest investigator. And I have a whole bunch of other stuff, and I forgot. Of course, the Gettysburg Battlefield Bash. I'm going to be at New Jersey Para-Unity. All the good stuff. There's more stuff.
And just for anybody that was wanting to get
funny, she chooses things to nubs because he was making fun of your nails, girl. He said, your nails.
There you go. All right. Well, for anybody that is wanting to find April, you can go to the event page where you're watching this right now. Scroll down under the discussion. You'll see her beautiful face, and all of her links to all of her social media is there, as well as her website. So go ahead and check it.
Rachel Bradley, she's my best friend. She's part of Flammarion Promotion. That's my agent, right? And
don't forget that one. Don't forget that one.
Don't forget my agent. Oh my God, I love Goochland. This place is haunted. It's freaky. Goochland's freaky, man. And that's in Virginia.
That's in Virginia?
Goochland, Virginia, right? Goochland? That's a freaky place. We did an investigation there. I was a little freaked out there.
I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to going, back east this year, this summer.
Kristen, we can get together. Chad, where are you?
I am in Oregon.
He's in Oregon. It's not too far from me.
We got some stuff planned, for this summer. Me and Christina. So definitely, hopefully, we'll see you, here real soon. It's one of these events, and it's been an absolute pleasure having you and listening to you, and just I'm speechless. That doesn't happen very often.
I was gonna say, like, I can tell he's like very bewildered and it's kind of caught him off guard. But I have not seen, since he started co-hosting, this is the most I've seen him talk since we started.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh wait, that's a fake. That's
okay.
From Nigeria. They try to scam people.
Oh, yeah.
I had to block Nigeria on my website.
Well, April, I will definitely get together with you.
Yes,
Let's plan something.
Please, I would love it. Reach out to me anytime. Chad, please reach out to me anytime you guys need me. I would love to do something with you guys. Let's plan something.
Definitely.
Yeah,
we're going to have to do that.
Let's definitely plan something. We can put something together for sure.
It is awesome getting to talk to you finally, because we've talked off and on over Facebook.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Me too. Thank you guys. I'm so happy. I finally got to meet you guys and talk to you. Believe me, I've been following you. Christine, I've been in awe of you and Chad. I'm like, ooh, this guy's hot. No. Woo.
I feel the same way
I'm
about
married.
you.
I'll tell you,
It's
girl,
all-
I'm married. Don't worry. I can
It's
love.
all lighting. Yeah, right now. It's just
All right,
All
guys.
right, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody who has
you,
joined
everyone.
tonight. Thank you for all of your questions. Thank you so much, April, for all of the so accurate readings. Thank you for just blessing us, with being on the show tonight. And again, off camera, we'll be definitely getting together and we'll be planning something and we'll let
I would
everybody know
love
for sure.
that. I would love that.
All right, everybody, make sure to join us next Sunday. We will be back with another amazing guest. And because so many people have been messaging me about the Fact and Fake panel, we are going to be putting that together and setting that up very, very soon. So again, for your idea that you'd like to have us do topics on, feel free to send me a message and we will take care of it. All right, everybody, have an amazing Sunday. Good start to your next week. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Good night.